Okay, so welcome back to another video, or welcome back to another breakdown video. And after this breakdown, there will actually be a live recorded video that I recorded while I was in my Discord. And yeah, that will be shown after the breakdown video. So I will literally just wrap it up real quick. So as you can see here, I really wasn't looking for buy trades right here. I wasn't looking for any buy setups right here. That was because we were at all-time highs, right? So yeah, I wasn't looking for any buy trades. Instead, I was looking for sell trades. I just felt like price was too overbought, especially like on the S&P 500. Like price was literally like pushing too high. But yeah, so the first trade here, as you can see, price was just tapping on this bullish fair value gap a couple times. As you can see, we ended up staying above the consequent encroachment of that bullish fair value gap. Not until I ended up seeing some huge push to the downside, I ended up taking my sell trade right about here. I ended up having a bad fill, and my fill was somewhere right here. Yeah, so this was my fill right here, right? And then my stop loss was right here, and then my first take profit was here, and my second take profit was at the 8:30 open, right? That was where my second take profit was. So I ended up getting my first tip, it got hit, right? Then from there, I just decided to throw my stops a little bit because I ended up feeling price was actually going to keep pushing to the downside. But I ended up realizing that we have an S&T here because the S&P 500 didn't take out this sell side, but on the Nasdaq we took out this sell side. So that's a clear bullish S&T, right? So I wasn't really shocked when price ended up taking me out, even though they had a bearish inverse fair value gap right there. So after that happened, remember we have a bearish fair value gap here that got inversed. So on that push, I didn't just want to enter off of this because I was already still in the trade at that time. But what I was looking forward to was to see price make a CAISD, or to take out the CAISD, sorry. So when price was going above the CAISD, right at this candle, I ended up taking another buy position. But like I said again, my network was so ass and I ended up having a bad fill literally right here when I literally entered, okay, you guys can enter right here. But my network had some other plans for me and ended up, you know, filling me right there. So I had a huge stop loss and my TP was right here. Yeah. So yeah, this at this point I was like so shocked because I didn't even know what price was literally gonna do. So and price was just in above the consequent encroachment. I thought I had a chance. I really thought I had a chance. Like price might actually respect this the top of this consequent encroachment of this um inverse fair value gap and actually keep pushing to the upside. But I didn't just look at that alone, but I had to also throw my stop loss too. I ended up trailing it so much, I think right here. I ended up trailing my stop loss this low, and I ended up getting stopped out right there. So now when I got stopped out, look, I am not just taking trades off of emotions because right here, as you can see, as soon as I got stopped out, I ended up taking another buy trade. I am doing this because of the way price is moving, okay? So look here again. I ended up taking my last trade right here. Look, here again, we have a bearish fair value gap. So yeah, we have a bullish fair value gap here. So when I see price pushing, I'm also checking on the S&P 500 and I'm seeing S&P 500 too pushing, right? I am thinking that I know that we are definitely going to push to the downside. Why? Because look right here at this kind of 838, we didn't take our buy side at the 938 candle. If we look at the S&P 500, at 9:38, we literally took out buy side since. So this is a clear SMT to the downside, right? This is a bearish SMT. So that's what I'm keeping in mind before I enter my trade. And I'm not just losing trades or getting my stop loss here and then switching buyers immediately. I am literally looking at what the market is doing before I actually execute, right? So we have a bearish SMT and then we have this fair value gap here. So when price is breaking below that fair value gap, I ended up taking my sell trade right here. But luckily for me, I ended up getting a really good fill, even though it wasn't exactly where I wanted price to actually hit. I ended up getting a bad fill, not really bad, but I ended up getting a good fill, right? But not the best fill. Ended up still getting my fill there. And actually, I really didn't have a stop loss, right? Not gonna lie, because my first take profit just got hit right here. This was my first take profit. This is where I was aiming for price to hit my first take profit. And then my second take profit was right here at the 8:30 open, right? So I really didn't have a stop loss. So all I did was just break even as soon as my first TP got hit. So I broke even and my stop loss was right here. Yeah, at this body right here. So that was where my stop loss was at. And then price was pushing. I really thought I was gonna get hit. I thought TP was gonna get hit. But price also had other plans. Price trying to collide with the network rate rating me and also, started rate rating me too. So price literally just bro. So price literally just edged me right here for my take profit. And price couldn't edge me where my stop loss was at break even. As you can see too, price literally just took my stop loss just just by a little pip. Just by a little pip, right? Let me just calculate how much it was. Just imagine 0.7. Nice. So price ended up taking me out at break even, and then you know, well, that was basically it. That was basically it. I literally didn't make anything today. Yeah, I really didn't make anything today. But yeah, that was basically it. That was basically it for today. My first and third trades were actually kind of good trades, but you know, I can't keep blaming the Wi-Fi, even though it was what actually messed up my trading today. But yo, that was basically it. I'll pop up the video of me live trading with my Discord members, obviously. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. And we can look for a good sell trade. Okay, everybody keep selling. Everybody can sell now. We are selling. We are selling. Yeah, we have an estimate. Okay, so TP1 hit. That's TP1 hit. Yo. And then you can put your stops to break even. My broker just logged me out again. Alright, so that's TP1 hit. Yo, look at the S&P 500. We are pushing to the upside like crazy. So we really hope Nasdaq doesn't do the same thing. And not just that, we also have an S&T. Okay, yeah, we might. Yeah, we are out of that trade. We are out of that trade. Let's see, because we have an SMT and we just inverse this fair value gap. So if we close above that body, that's CISD, then we can look for a buy trade. Yeah. I got stopped out right here. Okay, so we can buy. Oh my, yo, my network is so ass. I literally had another bad fill right there again. I'm literally having bad fills upon bad fills upon bad fills. Bro, oh my god. This was when my fill was, and now my stop loss has to be here. And now my two take profit right here. So I'm gonna really go aggressive with my stop loss, not gonna lie. Okay, I did not like that close. Ah, yep. You okay, so we're taking the last trade. Okay, we're taking the last trade. We're taking our last trade right here. That's TP1. TP1 at this sell side, and then TP2 at our 8:30 open. At least I set my stop loss. So my stop loss is at break even, guys. My stop loss is at break even. Bro, everyone watching, I am really, really sorry, man. My network is so terrible right now. Like my network is so okay. My network is so terrible right now. You guys should please like bear with me, bro. So we have 8:30 open right there, and that's where my TP is. Ain't no way price is about to edge me right now, bro. Ain't no way. my broker is literally logging me out so bad, bro. My broker is logging me out so bad, bro. No way we're about to get edged. There is no way I'm about to get edged. Yo, hey, yo, bro. My broker is playing with me, bro. Nah, nah, bro. Try and log in. I can't log in. Ain't no way, bro. I'm literally, bro. This is crazy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was very close.
My trade closed. I literally just got edged right there, bro. I literally just got edged right there, and I just closed my TP just closed. My stop loss got hit, but I break even, so it's a good one. Not gonna lie. Wow, wow, wow. Nah, bro. This is actually crazy, bro. This is actually crazy, bro. Can you imagine? TP got hit, but price edged me first and hit my stop loss to break even. Oh man. Today was a crazy day, not gonna lie. Today was a crazy day, man. But yeah, we'll call it a day. We'll call it a day. We will call it a day. Broker kept logging me out, and price now is pushing, bro. So yeah, it is what it is, man. I will call it a day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?